Hello, hello. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I'm teacher Oakley. And in this class, we're going to have a little fun practicing our English by talking about sixth sense, psychic phenomena, telepathy, telekinesis, precognition, premonition, and the like. Um, Obviously, a chance to learn some vocabulary. If you don't know many of these words, we're going to toss them about a little bit and talk about them. Uh, and well, good chance to explain, maybe describe any stories that you've had involving any of these psychic phenomena, and also express your opinion in English. Okay, should be interesting. All right. Sasha, toast about what? What?
Oh,
What?
you said, or maybe not that. You said we toast about that.
If I said toast, I meant talk.
Oh,
If I said toast, it was a sorry, a brain blank. I thought I said
I
talk.
thought maybe it's some slang or
No.
something.
Oh no,
Oh,
no, no. Mispronunciation, I guess. Okay. Anyway, hi Sasha. Welcome to the class. Okay. All right. We've got another channel. I don't know. Another person with a name in Gaelic.
Victoria. Hey.
Oh, it's Victoria again. Hi,
Yeah,
Victoria.
sorry. I should change. I should change in English letters.
Well,
Yes.
that would certainly help me.
Yeah. Of course. I understand.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Anyway, nice to see you again, Victoria. Welcome.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
Okay. Also, I want to welcome Louise. Hi, Louise. Hello, hello. How are you?
Hello, Oakley. I'm
Hello.
fine, thank you.
Great. Welcome to the class. Also, let me welcome Albina. Hi, Albina.
Hi, Oakley. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. Thank you very much. Doing quite well. Thanks. Welcome to the class.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you, teacher. Nice to see you.
Good to see you as always. And hello, Pavel. Hi, Pavel. How are you doing? Pavel? Hello? Are you there? You're there. Can't hear you yet. Sorry. Fix whatever you got to fix and then give me a howdy. Okay. Hopefully he'll come right back. Oftentimes that works when you don't get the initial connection in the Hangout. Just try it again, drop out, and come back, and sometimes that works. Oh, okay. Ooh, psychic phenomenon. Okay. We gotta start somewhere. Okay, Sasha, let's start with you. Have you ever talked to any kind of a fortune teller? Maybe tarot cards, crystal ball reader, a palm reader. They read your palm.
yes.
Yeah.
I had an experience with one of my acquaintance. Actually, my mother's acquaintance. She was. And it was with cards. Actually, it's I very precarious about religion and all kind of stuff, but in this case, it's actually some things happened later actually, and I didn't even think about it when she told me, because I was I didn't believe.
Skeptical,
Yes,
maybe?
skeptic. Yes, skeptical. And after some time it happened, and actually it made me think about it, the whole
Well,
situation with this stuff.
you know,
It might
don't,
be, maybe
I
we
really
just
don't, I really
yeah,
don't want
sure.
to pry. You don't have to tell me exactly, but what kind of thing uh, did she predict? You know, you will brush your teeth tomorrow, or
No, it
something
was
more
very uh,
specific.
crucial events.
Oh, really?
Yes, and even couple events. But I'm sorry, I wouldn't tell it. It's
It's okay.
personal, and I might scare you a little.
Yeah, you might.
So,
You
yeah.
just might. Okay. A little feedback on your English. Whenever you use one of whatever, one of my pencils, it has to be plural. So you started out, you said one of your mother's acquaintances. It should be plural. Always.
One of them, many of them. Sure.
Yeah, right. Uh, yes, that's right. And also the word precarious, you said you're kind of precarious about religion and psychic
It was
things.
wrong word. Sorry.
Yeah,
Later I got it. I want to say credulous. Oh no,
incredulous. There you go.
incredulous. Yes, that's what I wanted to say.
And that would work perfectly, actually. Right.
Incredulous.
Incredulous, not believing. Right. Precarious means in a dangerous position. If you're
Or risk
in
situation.
a risky situation, dangerous situation. Yeah, you're standing on a cliff on one foot. You're in a precarious position, for example. Right. Incredulous works perfectly. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let me welcome a couple others. Let me first of all check, well, or not. Where are you guys going? Ooh, they're psychically disappearing. Pavel,
Do you hear me?
there we go. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you again as well. Okay, great. All right, we'll come around to you, talk to you a little bit later. And I might as well just surrender and learn Cyrillic, really, so that I can read people's names. Another new student that entered the class, whose name I can't read, has a picture of, I can't really tell, maybe St. Petersburg with a big something red in the front. Oh, person. Hello? Okay.
Victoria. Hello?
It's Victoria again?
It's
It's Victoria.
me.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I've changed
Oh,
my
I'm sorry.
picture, but yeah, it seems like okay. Yeah, I can talk.
I have to confess something to you, Victoria, and all the rest of
Yeah.
you students. I don't even, I have to, I don't know if you've noticed, but you can scroll over people's pictures to see their name. Once there's a lot of people in the class, you can't see their whole name. So if there's 9 students, you can only see the first 2 letters, for example.
Yeah.
I have to confess that I usually recognize you guys by the picture. And if you guys have been in a couple classes, I see the picture and I know who it is instantly.
Right.
So it's okay. You guys can do whatever you want. It's a free world. It's a free internet. It's free Google. Whatever. Do whatever you want. But if you want to confuse me, keep changing your picture every day, and I will be completely lost. How to confuse your teacher 101. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. There's no need to apologize. I'm actually confessing something to you. No need to apologize at all.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Victoria, I'm going to talk to you in half a second after I welcome Senia to the class. Hi, Senia.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Senia, talk to you later. Thanks for coming. Victoria,
Yeah.
how about yourself? Have you ever had an experience with any kind of a fortune teller, palm reader, tarot cards?
No, I've never had such an experience. Well, I've thought about having such an experience because I'm quite a curious person. But I don't think it's worth it because I think it's just a waste of time. and waste of money, in my opinion. So I don't think I will go to such a person to find out about my future or something else. No, I'm not interested in this.
Okay, you're skeptical.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
skeptical.
All right. Well, it can be kind of fun, actually, as
It can.
purely entertainment value, I would
Yeah,
say.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Just so you guys aren't shy, Sasha mentioned something, kind of made him think. I'll kind of. I have to say, now this is weird. Another kind of fortune telling or uh, precognition, yes, well, predicting the future
Mhm.
is of course the horoscope and predicting basically your future based on where and when you were born, where the stars were aligned, where and when you were born. I actually sent away for a free. I I just did it. I don't know why. Whatever. One of those things you do on in the internet and go, why did I do that? Whatever. I sent away for a free reading. It's called a reading. You get a reading. By the way, in any of these cases, palm reading, tarot cards, whatever, you're getting a reading. That's what they like to call it in the biz. I sent away for a free reading. They sent me, I kid you not, I printed it out. It was 90 plus, it was 90 pages, I remember distinctly. And I read the whole thing. Basically, it talked about my personality, my tendencies, my past, and my future. And as Sasha said, it was just a little bit scary because they nailed my character. They nailed it down. They said what kind of job I had. What? It was pretty amazing, really. What kind of friends I had, what kind of job I had, what activities I liked. They just nailed it, really. Whoa. It kind of scared me. As Sasha said, kind of scared me, so I never contacted that. I deleted the website. I didn't want anything to do with it. It was a little frightening. Because it was like they were the National Security Agency or something. They knew more about me than I knew about myself. Frightening. But as entertainment value, it was free. That was free, by the way. So it was pretty cool, actually. I have to say, it was a cool thing. Louise, okay, quick. Louise, I'm going to talk to you just half a second. Let me quickly welcome Marcus. Hey, Marcus.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, Marcus. Good to see you again.
Thank
And
you.
and also Al or Ellie.
Just Al.
Al. Hi, Al. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Louise here for a minute. I'll get around and talk to all of you guys. Before the class is over, in the last maybe 10, 15 minutes or so, we're going to try an online experiment. We're going to try to test your telepathic powers. Yes, indeed, we are. So you guys can see if you have latent powers you don't know about. Okay. Luis, how about you? Have you had any experience with fortune tellers or palm readers or any of the like?
Not. The closest I think I have been to this kind of activity was when I was teenager. I was evangelical, and Pentecostal evangelical believes in the Holy Spirit, and they believe in cure. But this was the closest. There is nothing like a life after death in the evangelicals, between evangelicals. So I never have been in the middle of these activities.
Okay, where is this? Who is this? I'm lost. What is it called again?
When I was teenager,
Uh-huh.
I used to go to the church, evangelical church.
Okay.
So that was my strongest experience, spiritual.
Oh, evangelical church. Okay, that's what I got
Yes.
lost on. Evangelical church. Okay. All right. So, all right, that's okay. Some spiritual experience, but nothing really related to psychic powers. Do you ever read your horoscope?
No, I don't believe really. I was never curious. I think they are just guessing. There is no truth behind.
Okay. Do you ever go to Chinese restaurants?
Well, there is not much Chinese in Brazil.
Oh shoot.
There's no.
Too bad.
Yes.
I was going to ask if you ever read the Chinese fortune cookies.
I never did.
You know what I'm talking about? Chinese fortune cookies?
Yes, yes. I heard. I think in New York have a lot of them. I think.
Well, yeah, oh, yes, they do. They most certainly do. Yeah, and a part of the tradition of going to a Chinese restaurant in America, not in China, but in America, the Americanized version of a Chinese restaurant, at the end, whenever you buy anything, they always give you Chinese fortune cookies, little folded vanilla plain cookies, and they have a tiny strip of paper inside them. And this tiny strip of paper will tell your fortune.
I understand.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, used to have a lot of gypsy. You understand, gypsy people, my neighborhood, and the women they read the hands.
Palm.
Yeah, the palm of the hands. Yes.
That's right. This part of your hand is your palm, so they're palm readers. Yes.
That's right.
And you never did it? You never tried it?
No, no. My mother, she always told that they are fake and they are try to steal us, and we shouldn't be close to them.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. When it comes to fortune cookies, I want all of you guys to try this. If any of you have Chinese restaurants where you get fortune cookies, I don't know if they just do this in America, if they do this in other countries. I have no idea. You can tell me when it's your turn. But if they do have them, here's what you should do. You should open your cookie and then read your fortune, and whatever it says, say in bed after the fortune. It's always funny. I won't even tell you why. Just read your Chinese fortune and say in bed after. It's trust me on this. It's guaranteed to crack you up every single time. I don't know if they plan it that way or what. Okay, we've had some switcheroo, and Anna Carolina, the famous witch, is now with us. Ha!
Me, teacher?
Yes. Hi. How are
no,
you? You. Other.
He said,
Sorry.
Anna Carolina, the famous witch.
Carolina. Yeah.
I am a witch. I came from a long line of witches, you know, and I wrote on verbally in chat box. The class is full. I'm going to send a course, and someone will drop, and I will take their place. And ta-da! I'm here now. I proved.
Who was it? Poor Marcus. Oh my gosh.
I proved it's my power.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about your power. Believe me, we are going to talk about your power in a little bit when I come around to you. Okay. Hold that thought. We'll get there. Albina, let me talk to you first.
Yeah. Once I had an experience with palm reading. I met a person in a train, and she proposed me to read my palm. So I said, yeah, why not? I'm not going to lose anything. So, and she told me some things, and luckily, these were only good things. So in this case, as these things were good, I choose to believe in them.
Okay.
But generally, I don't believe in stuff like that either. But just in this case, I do believe in good stuff.
Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts.
Exactly. So I think it's a kind of programming. If for example, you hear some bad predictions, so you start to believe in them, and in this case, the bad things are going to happen to you. So I just to believe only in good stuff and just ignore the rest.
Okay.
With a dream.
A little feedback. You said she proposed me to read my palm. Palm, by the way. It should be she proposed to read my palm. Like that. Okay. She proposed, well, I propose marriage, for example. I don't propose wife. I don't propose my girlfriend. I propose to my girlfriend. I can use the to preposition after propose, or I can propose something, a noun. I can propose marriage. So you either have to use to in a verb or use a noun. So she proposed to read your palm after that verb. Okay. Have you ever heard of voodoo, Albina?
Yes, I have. But
Voodoo.
I didn't have any close experience. Only movies so far.
No, see, there's also something called hoodoo, which is very kind of related. But voodoo, they say, I have heard, because people believe in the power of this, all right? What you were saying. Basically, you know, the idea that you were talking about, the power of if you believe something strongly enough, it can become a self-fulfilling. You know what I mean by that? A self-fulfilling prophecy?
Yes, I understand you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think even general in life, you have what you believe in.
Good point. If you get into a relationship with another person and you're convinced that relationship will eventually fail, guess what? It will. Right? I mean...
Sorry, I got offline.
Oh, okay. So, okay, negatively and positively. This is actually valuable things to think about or look into and study. For example, somebody who gets into a romantic relationship with somebody, but they're convinced that the relationship will eventually fail, whatever, due to their own inadequacies or for whatever reason, it probably will, in all likelihood. However, the flip side is many athletes, when they go to sleep at night before they play football, baseball, basketball, whatever, just think about successfully scoring the goal. How will I pass? They think positive thoughts and reinforce, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen. And many of them claim it works. What do you think, Albina? What do you think? Is that a realistic phenomenon? We're not talking like psychic, but we are talking about power of the mind over matter, so to speak. What do you think of that?
I do strongly believe in that. Generally in life, I think that you get what you believe in. If you want to get something, first of all, you have to believe in it. If you don't, it's never going to work. And as for the athletes, have you already watched the interview of an athlete just before the match? They always,
yeah.
They always say that they believe they're going to win, and they have a 50-50%.
Right.
I think of chance, if I may say so. So in this case, I'd say it works at 50% of cases, and
well, that's not
all. Because I'm Russian by origin, but I live in France, and in France, the sport takes a big part in people's life. Not like in the USA, a little less, but we do see athletes on TV very, very often. And all the time they say that they're going to win. They're full of hopes, but they don't. So they're positive, but it doesn't really work. I don't know why.
I would love to see an athlete say, I don't have a prayer. I don't have a snowball's chance. Just once, just for fun. I would love to see that. Okay, let me move on to Anna. Anna from Spain, Anna.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Hi, Anna. How about you? Any experiences with...
No, a strange experience, no, because although I believe in this, in it, I feel scared. Is to be honest, but I feel I have intuition.
Oh,
I am intuitive woman. So many times when I thought something, more later, the same as we thought, then happened to me. For example, 2 months ago, I went to the tribunal for medical examination in order to get my retirement. And when I was sitting, waiting, they called me. Suddenly, a thought came to my mind. So I thought I should enter in the query number 7.
In the queue?
Yes.
In the queue?
In queue number 7. This thought came to my mind, and when they called me, and I heard my name, they told me you have to go to query 7. So it was like a premonition because 2 months later I got finally my retirement, and it was a very exciting and good for me because the first time 2 years ago they denied my application.
Application, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anna, my wife has, I don't know if it's backwards intuition or negative intuition. She's always telling me, oh, the lottery number's 3410. I was going to pick 3410.
Yes, is a positive intuition because I like number 7.
Yeah, well, my wife has negative intuition. She tells me what it was going to be after it happened. I was going to pick that number.
Yes, it happens to me too, because I thought negative things, and then many years later it happens to me too. So.
Okay. All right. Now, of course, you may have heard, or others may have heard, a very common collocation expression. Colloquialism, I'm not sure what it is, but women's intuition is quite famous as a collocation, as an idea. Women's intuition. They can tell, for example, when we men are up to something.
Yes. In advance, I think things that then happens.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. There's a more kind of psychic, sixth sense side of intuition, and then there's also intuitive thinking, which basically you're thinking and you jump right to the answer without doing all the base kind of mathematical step-by-step logical thinking. It's kind of the opposite of intuitive thinking, logical thinking. And some people say, I don't know, some people say
Yes.
men are logical thinkers and women are intuitive thinkers.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that's true?
From my point of view, yes, it's true.
Okay. Well, of course you would say that. You have strong intuition. Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you. That's interesting. Great. Pavel. Hey, Pavel.
Yes.
Yes. Pavel, have you ever had any interesting experiences with sixth sense powers or psychic powers? You ever witnessed telekinesis or teleportation? Probably not. Do you know what telekinesis is?
No, I have never seen telekinesis or something like that.
Did you see that? I did that with my mind. You like that?
Yes, but I think it's the trick.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
I don't believe in that.
Moving things with your mind. Ready? Here goes my pencil sharpener. Woo! Oh. Oh, there it goes. I did that with my mind. Telekinesis, moving something with your mind. Teleportation, moving yourself with your mind.
Good idea for a traffic jam.
Yeah, for a traffic jam, teleportation would be awesome. All right, absolutely. Okay. All right, but more seriously, Pavel, have you ever gone to a fortune teller, had your palm read, or a tarot card reading, or anything like that?
I can't believe in that, but in my life, I saw things which I can't explain rationally.
Mm-hmm. Example?
For example, I when I was younger and very younger, I was about 5 or 6 years old. My oldest brother made a raft from leg, and he and I sailed on the river. I don't know why, but our mother feel that, and unusually come to us and had to destroy, made my brother to destroy this raft.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Woman's
Yes.
intuition.
It was very dangerous to sail by raft on the river.
Right. Right.
Because I was younger, I was a child, and my brother was child too.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, but somehow your mother just knew, and she came running to the river to stop you.
Yes, and our mother stopped us, and unusually stopped. Unusually went to us. Unusually, absolutely unusually. She had to come back to us only in holiday. But in this case, she went to us in the Wednesday. Unusually, absolutely unusual.
Uh-huh. Right. I get it. All right. Okay.
It
All
was
right.
in the next day after we sailed on this raft on the river.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
next day we planned to sail on the river on the long distance.
Launch. Okay. You were doing your own version of Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Awesome. Cool. Um,
And
that's funny.
she felt that, and she stopped us
Amazing.
on the in the middle of a week.
Yeah, amazing. See, now these stories of you women and your intuition, or your stories of women's intuition, if you guys have been telling these stories 500 years ago, you know what they would do to you, don't you? They would be burning you at the stake, people. Shh. Yeah, they didn't appreciate that kind of activity 500 years ago. Not at all. Not one tiny bit. No, indeed. Pavel, okay, a little English feedback. You shouldn't say I was very younger. I was much younger.
Oh, much younger.
Yeah, and he made a raft made. Pavel, I have to tell you, it sounded like you said that your brother made a raft out of legs, and that would just be horrific. You made a raft out of logs.
Ah, logs.
Logs, not legs.
Yes, yes, logs. Of course.
Of course. Okay.
Logs and logs.
A raft made out of legs would be horrible. No wonder your mother stopped you. My goodness. What happened? All the cow legs are gone. All the sheep legs are gone. The pigs have no legs. Where are those damn boys? They're up to something, I tell you. Yeah. Sorry, my mind just works in strange ways. Sorry, Pavel, but
yes,
that's funny. Yeah, I'm going to be making a movie someday. I'll use your idea. Okay, well, that's a cool one. That's a good story. Yeah, amazingly, when people don't act the way they normally act every day, and because they act in a way that they've never acted before, chances are she prevented something from happening there, Pavel. You knuckleheads getting on your raft and floating down the river, you probably would have drowned or hurt yourselves. So those kinds of things are pretty amazing. And that's just, I've heard so many of those kinds of stories. I'm going to move on to Senia over here. Senia.
Yes.
Any stories of remarkable psychic phenomena in your past?
I don't know, maybe I don't remember, but I'm sure that in my childhood when I was a little, I think it was about from 5 to 10 maybe years. Yes, I had some cases, but I don't remember sure what it was.
Well, this is interesting. Okay.
Yes,
Go ahead.
because it's like in dreams or no dreams. I'm not sure what it really was, in real or in my dreams. I think a lot of people had such experience. They don't know for sure what it was.
It's very, very interesting that these kind of strange phenomena often happen to young children.
Yes, and it's too.
And why? Because their brains haven't developed how to process information, or because They don't have rigid controls in their brain. Why do you think it is?
I think the children very impressive, or they watch a lot of cartoons or maybe TV shows, and they take it close to heart and maybe thinking a lot of it, maybe before the dream, before going to bed, or maybe just I don't know. It's very difficult, but in one side I believe in it, but in other side I'm scary to believe in it because it's very scary to think that one man or woman can make bad things with you only with some curse or mind. It's very terrifying for me.
Okay, a little feedback for your English. Good one to know. You said children are impressive. Okay, but I know what you meant because of what you said later. Children are easily impressed, or they are easily influenced. Yes. So they are impressed. You need to make it passive. They are impressed. The action happens to them, right? Right. So if they're impressive, you know, if I'm 10 feet tall and I weigh 1,000 kilos, I'd be pretty impressive. I would be impressive because you would be impressed by me. Similarly, although you said it correctly the second time, you are scared, but these phenomena are scary. Outside things are scary, but you're feeling it. I am scared. Yeah, I am like that. Okay. Yeah, you know, it is interesting that these things always seem to happen. Little children see fairies, little children see ghosts, things like that. It's always kids. It's interesting. One more, Senia, since you're talking about this stuff, I have to ask you, have you ever experienced the phenomena, I guess, where you're especially, I haven't experienced it in years since I was a little kid, but you kind of wake up, but you're not awake, but you are awake. You're aware, but you're not really awake, but you are awake, but you can't move your body.
Of course.
Of course, you're experiencing it right now?
No, right now, no, I think it's only in childhood.
Yeah.
It was in childhood only.
But you know what I mean, right?
Yes, you couldn't move your legs, or it's very scary. Why you?
Yeah, freaky. Freaky.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a weird phenomenon. I think there's a word for that.
I think it's dreams. I think it's not for real.
Yeah.
I think it's dreams.
Lucid dream, teacher.
What's that, Anna?
Lucid dream. Lucid dream.
Lucid dream?
Yes.
Is that what it's called? I remember reading
think
there's a specific name for it, this phenomenon. It's called something, but I'm sorry, I didn't think of it till just now in the class, and I didn't look it up beforehand. I didn't think of it till just now. Lucid dream, maybe. Yeah, that could be it. Okay. It's interesting. It is scary when it happens. Al. Al? Let me talk to you for a minute. Al, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay. How about you? Have you ever had an experience with
Yes, fortune teller.
Fortune teller? Yes. Oh, tell me a little bit about
I have
it.
a lot. But a long time ago, when I have my own business in Thailand, yeah, when I have some problem with my work, if my income not enough for expenses, I would call her to make reservations and ask her for help, and she will sometimes predict that me accurate, but sometimes not. But I'm still let her do that. I don't know why, but since I moved here, I just moved to USA, but since I moved here, I have been practicing meditation a lot, and I think it is not for me anymore, then I'm stop doing that. I believe in everything happen for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Okay.
and I'm stop doing that since I moved
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Okay. She predicted you should say sometimes she did, sometimes she didn't. She predicted for me accurately.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she predicted for me accurately.
Yeah,
Accurately.
we use for often as a preposition to show purpose. We two ways. We use it to show purpose, and we use it when we use a noun. I use the pencil for writing. You see, I use for writing the gerund.
Oh, okay.
Or I use a pencil to write, so I use to when the purpose is a verb. And the other thing is for has a kind of inference for the benefit of, to benefit somebody. So she predicted for your benefit. She predicted your future for you. You see?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So you're originally from Thailand?
Yes, I'm original from Thailand. I just moved here recently.
Really? Where are you living now in the U.S.? What city?
I'm moving around. I first came here in San Francisco, and then I moved to Alabama. I moved to Virginia, and now West Virginia because of my husband's job.
Oh, I see.
have to follow him.
Okay, West Virginia.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
nothing to see, but it's so pretty. If like
yes, it is.
Yes, it's so pretty. I love it.
It is beautiful countryside. Great for hiking. I've been hiking in West Virginia. Hiking and camping. That was nice, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have a point there. All right. Way to see the bright side.
Thank you. I will.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Elle.
Thank you.
Fun. All right. Elle, thanks a lot. Anna Carolina. All right. I've been catching some of what you've been writing, not all, but okay.
I was looking forward for my turn.
Yeah, and
I have
now.
a lot to say.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. What would you like to tell us about? I'm not even going to give you a direction, but I think you can do it yourself.
No, you can give me directions. Okay. Well, first of all, we have to be careful about fortune tellers because people can look at our profile online and use our information to mislead us, and it is very dangerous. However, mediunity does exist. There are some people who can predict the future. My grandma used to predict the future. A lot of things that she told me really happened after. And once, when I was a child, I had a strange dream. Everyone was climbing a tree, and suddenly my mother fell off the tree. And I don't know why I associated this dream with a trip she was supposed to go on. And I told her, please, mom, don't go because I feel that something wrong will happen to you. But she didn't listen to me. Then she fell off her horse, hit her head on the ground, and she had a surgery.
Oh my
And
goodness.
During the surgery, she had a cardiac arrest, and she was dead for a while, and then she came back, and she told me that when she was dead, she saw her body. She was floating, and then she went through a colorful tunnel, and she saw people who had passed away, and she said, I have to come back because I have a child to raise. And she came back for me. And she told me, She told me, and this kind of experience that Ksenia told, you know, when you have a nightmare and you are paralyzed, you can move a muscle. I experienced it sometimes, you know. But I believe it must have a scientific explanation. I'm not sure.
Yes. How, Anna
Yes.
Carolina, how about deja vu? You ever experienced deja vu?
Oh yes, several times. But a biology teacher told me that it has a scientific explanation. Your 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 brain kind of turn off and turn on again quickly. You know, it's like a black curtain, close and open again. You
A
know,
black curtain.
a black curtain. Sorry for correcting my pronunciation. My gosh, a black curtain. But people who follow the spiritism, who follow Allan Kardec, believe that it it is something that happened to you in your previous life because they believe in reincarnation.
Right.
And I am inclined to believe in reincarnation because it would make the world fair, fair, you know. Some people are born below the line of poverty. Some people are born disabled, and it's not fair at all. And if God exists, God is supposed to be fair.
Here,
You
I'll
know
do
what
you
I
one.
mean?
I do. I'll give you one better. I'll give you my theory for the life, the universe, and everything. First of all, I'll correct your English because that's what I'm here to do.
Oh, please, please, please.
All right. You're inclined to believe something. Okay. This is
Yes, I
yeah.
said it, but it must be wrong, right?
Yeah, you said it. I don't know how you said. You didn't say inclined correctly.
It was my pronunciation.
Yeah.
My tongue doesn't obey me, teacher.
Okay. Inclined to believe. Great
Yes, I
phrase.
am inclined to believe
I
in
mean
reincarnation.
inclined. Inclined to believe.
Inclined.
Okay,
Inclined.
here's my theory. I'll just share with you real quick, and then we're going to get to our ESP test. Here's my theory. I like the theory of the multiverse. Do you know what that is, Anna Carolina?
No, please.
Okay. You exist in an infinite number of. There's an infinite number of you in an infinite number of universes. Every single tiny decision you have ever made makes you're another different person. There are billions of versions of you. Some are rich, some are poor, some are evil, some are good.
How can I turn into the richest
You do every time you make the tiniest decision. When you had that decision to ask me that question, you just created another version of yourself.
I want to be the richest, the most ravishing and powerful myself.
Okay. Well, then you can be that because it's always up to your choice. Isn't that wonderful? That's the wonderful thing about the multiverse. You can be whatever you want to be. Pretty cool, huh? Works for me. Anyway, okay. That's fun. Give that a thought. Swing that around the old noggin. Okay, it's a fun idea. All right, I'm going to share something with you guys. We're running out of time, so let's get to the fun stuff here. All right, here's the deal. Who knows what ESP is? The acronym ESP. What does that actually stand for? ESP. Anybody?
Institution of Science and Paranormal. Paranormal.
No.
I am taking a shot. I have no idea.
Yes, you are. Clearly, you're making a shot in the dark, trying to use your ESP. Okay, it stands for extra sensory perception. So extra, besides the 5 senses we all know and use, sensory are senses perception. You perceive a taste, a smell, a vision, a sound, the texture. That's what you do when you use your senses. You perceive them. Extrasensory perception is the idea that you have some kind of perceptive capabilities that you are unaware of, or that you do not utilize as a human being. All right, part of extrasensory perception is telepathy, which we have still not talked about. Telepathy, an idea traveling from one human being to another. We're going to try it right now, right here, online. Okay, take a look at this, guys. These are something called Zener cards. Okay, these are called Zener cards. This is an experiment devised some time ago, which has been done and redone thousands of times in many different countries, with various small variables adjusted, and in any case, fairly consistently. It's quite interesting. Of course, there's 5 cards. Logic would dictate that out of thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of tries, you should get 20% correct, right? Simple probability mathematics. However, what they have found in research, which has been, again, repeated many times, roughly 12% of the people who take this test come out 26 to 28% correct, which is not a huge deal. You know, they're breaking the 20%. In other words, 88% of the test takers get 20%, 19, 20, 21. But consistently, a few people, something around 12% or so, end up getting 26, 27, 8% in that zone. And this is in all countries all over the world, human beings. Okay, let's try it out. I've got some powers. I got powers, baby. All right, I am going to now think of a card. I'm going to keep it in my mind. I'm going to say begin. I want you, when I say begin, focus on one of these pictures and think, concentrate as hard as you can, and I will try to concentrate on your psychic energy in order to see what's in your mind. Okay, I say begin, and you begin, and when I say stop, you stop, and then I'll, oh, actually, I'm doing it the wrong way. You are going to try to read my mind. I'm sorry, I'm going backwards, silly me. I will concentrate, I will focus on one of these, and then I'll say begin, you try to read my mind, I'll say stop, and then you tell me which one you have thought of. Okay? Let's see if we can do this real quick to see how it goes. Okay, ready? Everyone ready? All right. I'm now going to focus on one and only one of these. I'm really going to focus on it and begin. And stop. Okay. Up, a bunch of people chickened out. What is your answer? Let's see. Well, we'll just go in any order. Victoria, what was your answer?
I think this is a star.
And no? what was your answer?
Yeah, I think you've chosen a star.
Yeah. Okay. Albina, what do you think?
A plus. I don't know, a plus.
Okay. Anna, Carolina?
A square.
A square. And Pavel?
Star.
And Senia?
I think waves.
And L?
Plus.
What? Plus sign? Okay. All right. Let me do it again. Let's try it again. I know we're out of time, but I gotta give it one more try. One more try. Okay. Again, I'm gonna concentrate. And start. And end. Stop. Okay. What was it, Victoria?
Plus?
Pavel?
Square.
Ksenia?
Ring.
Okay. L?
The third one.
Squiggly lines?
Yes.
Okay. Anna? Carolina?
Cross.
Okay. And Albina?
Waves.
Waves. Okay, you guys, you're not reading me, man. Except Anna, Carolina got the first one. The first one was a square. So she's 50% out of 2, which is not bad. So Anna Carolina's got potential. She's the one who said she had potential. She has potential. All right.
Teacher,
Anyway.
the first time I was sure. The second I wasn't sure. If you applied the test on me, I bet I will.
Yeah.
I would surprise you.
Honestly,
what was your second thought?
The second time I was thinking of the American flag and the field of blue with the white stars. I was actually thinking about that more than I was thinking about stars.
Because you tricked us. You were supposed to think in one of the cards, and and you mislead my mind.
Yeah, I did. I messed with your mind, but that's what I enjoy doing, Anna Carolina. Okay, you can try this with your friends. Download that Zener card. You try it with your friends. It's actually very interesting. I have done this with classes, not only online a couple times, but with my live group classes of live students. And I swear to God, you guys, there's always 1 or 2 students. I do it like 50 times. We'd spend the whole class doing it. There's always like 2 students who have a ridiculous number. Okay, like way higher. They're shooting like 35% or something every time. It's very strange. Out of a class of maybe 10, 12, 15 students. It's interesting. It really is. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I got to go because I got to get to another class, but it's been fun. See you again.
Yeah, thanks.